Hey guys, it's Sarah. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video, obviously as you can tell by the title, is going to be a little iPad Pro unboxing and a little what's on my iPad. I was lucky enough to be gifted this for Christmas from my aunt and uncle, who are always so generous. It's something that I didn't even know I needed until I got it. But yeah, I've basically had this for about a month now. I've been doing a lot of drawing on it and just a lot of getting organized. So I figured I would show you guys what I have on my iPad, and this is just stuff I've accumulated in the last 3 to 4 weeks. I'm sure I'm gonna find more stuff that works for me, but so far everything I have on here is working for me really well. You can see me in the background. I have my little setup going on. The camera's right here. This is just my lock screen. This is actually a drawing that I made myself in Procreate. It is also my home screen background. I just really like the picture. It was my first drawing on the iPad and by far my favorite. I just have up here this little widget of the time and date. I really like the way the flip clock looks, and I've just not found anything that I find more aesthetically pleasing, so that's what I'm using. Then I have my calendar right here. I really haven't added anything, so it's pretty empty, but I just have the basic January and February holidays, dates and everything. Then I have my news up here. I have New York's weather right here. I have my photos, camera, FaceTime, and contacts. I almost forgot the Kindle app I've been loving. The most recent thing I read was The Sun and Her Flowers. I really like poetry books. They're one of my favorite things ever. I enjoyed that. But if I can get back into my library. And then so many people recommended Why Men Love Bitches that I thought I would give it a read. Then I have my clock, maps, and podcasts. I've been listening to a lot of Emma Chamberlain podcasts recently. I've really been liking everything she has to say. So yeah, that's been something I've been listening to a lot. And then I have this little extras folder with the App Store, iTunes Store, settings, Safari, Apple TV, photo booth. I look kind of crazy in this right now. So there's that. I have tips, numbers, translate, measure, which actually is a really cool app. I used it to measure my room when I first got here, just to see if it would work, and it did. Home, Apple Store. And then I have these two little widget apps. So I have Widgetsmith and then the little flip clock that I showed you up here in the left corner. I really like how customized you can make your iPads with all of these new widget options, and I just think it's really cool. Down here I have my most used apps. So I have Google Chrome, which is pretty self-explanatory. I have the Gmail app, I have Messages, Apple Music, and then Apple's mail system thing, and then Outlook, because that's what my school used. The next page is a lot more exciting. So here is the fun page. I just have Instagram. I like to use my iPad for Instagram just because the pictures are bigger, and I don't know, I just really like it. So yeah, there's my Instagram. You can go follow it if you don't already. Followed by YouTube, which is probably my most used app. I just use it all the time. I've obviously recently been watching a lot of hauls and a lot of sea videos, a lot of shark videos and stuff. I think I prefer looking at my YouTube channel on my iPad over my laptop and my phone, just something about the way you can see the whole layout. I have this new channel art that I made with my iPad. I'll actually show you how I made that. But I don't know, I like the way YouTube is laid out when I look at it on my iPad. So YouTube Studio I have here. YouTube Studio is really helpful looking at my analytics and stuff every month. Everything is just laid out in a really nice, easy to look at way. Obviously it's the same case with your laptop or your phone. YouTube Studio is just really handy, but I like it on my iPad. Then I have TikTok. I actually have not even logged in yet. I feel like when I get on my iPad, I'm a lot more productive, and TikTok distracts me, so I should probably just delete that. Then I have Pinterest here. Just some recommended stuff. Tattoos, lots of fun colors, accessories, nails, And then I have like my saved boards and stuff, created pins. I've only created one. I feel like I should start using Pinterest to advertise my YouTube channel a little bit, so I want to get into that for sure. I have my editing folder up here in the top right, and in here I have PixArt, Photoshop, Lightroom, Facetune, Facetune 2, and Camera Connect so that I can put stuff straight over from my camera to my iPad when I want. Facetune obviously is really self-explanatory, but I will show you guys what I've been loving in Facetune. Let's get out of here. So, okay, see this picture right here? I was making a mood board, but you can see this is before, this is after. And what I've been doing to all of my pictures recently to keep them kind of uniform, I go down here to filters, and then I go to lighting, and then either darken or blacken, or I'll use like a little bit of the darken followed by like more of the black. Blacken. I just like the way the pictures look. So now we have the before and after. Facetune 2 I actually don't ever use, but I always download it when I download Facetune. I don't know, I don't like Facetune 2. It doesn't really do anything different for me. Lightroom I love. I can show you what I do. So here's my most recent picture. It was my channel art. I really like editing on my iPad because the pictures are just so much bigger than on my phone. And the biggest thing I do is go into color mix, and then you can choose individual colors and change their saturation, their hue, their luminance. And so let's say I'm taking yellow. I like to bring the saturation of yellow like out of the pictures rather than like more yellow. I like less yellow. I also like to always bring the highlights down in things. It just makes things a little bit more moody. Then I have PixArt in the top left. I'm kind of going in a weird order. I don't use it super often, but as you can see, there's just so many really cool editing options. If I'm looking for like a really unique filter or a Polaroid filter even, I'll come here. Then I'll get out of my editing folder, and I have my productivity folder over here. So in productivity, I have my notes, reminders, notability, and Notion in the top line. Notion I'm actually not logged into on my iPad yet. I do use it on my laptop. But notability I have been loving. I haven't paid for anything yet. I can keep my notes really organized here. So right now, currently I have my YouTube video ideas. Some of this is stuff I already have in the works. Obviously this is the one I'm working on right now. I'm planning on making a video about how much money my most viewed video on YouTube made me, and I kind of have a little intro script here just like reminding me of things I need to talk about. A friend and coworker recently gave me some really good information on just kind of how to figure out what your maintenance calories are, figure out how many calories you need to cut to lose weight, or if you're bulking, how many calories you need to add. It's just been very interesting, so I have all my calculations there. And then the app came with both this tools note and this welcome note. It just kind of like teaches you how to use everything, which is nice. Okay, so my camera just stopped recording. It does that like every 16 minutes. So if the camera frame has changed, I apologize. I graduated like 4 weeks ago with my undergraduate degree, and I've been looking for jobs and internships and sprucing up my LinkedIn profile. And I have pages. I don't think there's anything here right now. Files, I have Apple's like books app, which I used to really use like crazy, but recently I've just been liking the Kindle app more. And then my Fitness Pal. So then my next little folder is video and recording. So I have iMovie, Clips, GarageBand, and voice memos. iMovie I really have not used yet because I use Final Cut Pro on my laptop and I'm just obsessed with it. Then I have my design folder, and in here I have my most used stuff, I would say. Procreate, Keynote, Canva, and Fonto. Procreate I've been obsessed with. Obviously I've been drawing a lot. My current wallpaper is actually this picture right here that I drew. I'll like zoom in for you. I don't know, I just think it's pretty. I've been really into Euphoria, so I have this drawing here. And then a drawing of Maddie as well. I was working on a wallpaper. Didn't love it, not using it, but this is kind of cute too. I don't know. But if you like this picture here and you'd be interested in having it as like a background, just go to my Instagram, DM me there, and I will literally send this to you through a DM. You can just do so much. If you go to the brush and go to stabilization, you can actually turn on streamline, which makes your drawing a lot smoother and really just more aesthetically pleasing to the eye. But if you want a more natural drawing, you can get rid of the streamline and stabilization. Like, you don't have to use that. Then I have Keynote. I'm a huge fan of Keynote on my laptop. It's actually how I made my YouTube intro. Canva I've been using a ton recently. I made my new channel art with this, so that's exciting. I made a mood board, but this is my current laptop wallpaper. Then I also have my new channel art that I really enjoyed making. But yeah, I'm leaving this template on my iPad so that when I have new updated like fun travel pictures, I can just come in here, drag and drop the photos into these boxes, and I will have an updated channel art without having to start fresh. But what's super nice about Canva is that when you create a design, like it'll give you all these options. So YouTube thumbnail, Instagram story, Facebook post, YouTube channel art, that's actually what I used to make this. Planner, resume, all of that stuff. It's just, I don't know, and obviously you can search anything. Over here in the left, it'll give me recently used templates that I can use for free, which is really cool. So like that one's a cool one, and you can just replace it with your pictures. Then I have Fonto, which I use for all of my thumbnails. So I'll just kind of give you guys an example. Let me take a plain image. I'll just take like a white image and just use it. And currently my favorite font, I've been using it for all my thumbnails, is Cool Vetica. Bring the size up. Put it in the center for you in case you're wondering like how I got this on here. If you go into Google and go to font, click on it here and look through here, you can like download all of these fonts so easily. You just hit download, and then once it downloads, the download will be up here or down here, and you can just click open in Fonto. It's that easy. Then I have my shopping folder. I have Goat, Poshmark, ThreadUp, Amazon, Urban Outfitters, ASOS, however you say it. And then streaming here, I have Netflix, Prime Video, SoundCloud, Spotify. I don't know, I really like this. And I didn't even show you guys in reminders, but I have a few reminders set. I have my hair appointment, I have my dinner shift, which is actually later today, super fun. And then I have that I need to film an Every Jewels video because I reached out to them and I'm actually going to be collabing with them. And yeah, that's just everything that's on here, honestly. It's nothing crazy, but I do just love having an iPad. It's so insanely helpful for so many things. So that is it for this video. That is everything that I currently am using and currently have on my iPad. I think I might make a video like this updated in a few months or something after I figure out how to do more and use more of the features because it is super new to me. But yeah, that's it for this video. So I will just see you guys in my next one, and bye.